In the bustling world we live in, maintaining the spark in relationships can often feel like a Herculean task. Yet, it's the small gestures and the silent promises that keep the flame alive. Drawing from the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi, let's explore 10 ways to rekindle connection and strengthen your relationship, weaving through idioms and real-life samples that echo the importance of understanding, communication, and adaptability. Listen with intent. In the age of distractions, giving your partner undivided attention is a rare gift. Remember, actions speak louder than words. Listening is not merely hearing what your partner says, but understanding their emotions and perspectives. This reflects Guiguzi's emphasis on understanding human nature to foster deeper connections. Communicate with honesty and kindness. Communication is the bedrock of any relationship. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it. A soft answer turns away wrath, goes the saying, highlighting the importance of gentle speech and honesty. Employing Guiguzi's mastery of speech, tailor your words to be both true and kind, ensuring that your message is received in the best possible way. Embrace vulnerability. Sharing your fears, hopes, and dreams is akin to handing the keys to your castle to someone else. It's a testament to trust. By being vulnerable, you invite your partner to understand the core of your being, aligning with Guiguzi's teaching on the role of emotions in deepening bonds. Celebrate each other's successes. Be your partner's cheerleader. In a world that's quick to point out flaws, be the one to celebrate their achievements, no matter how small. This acknowledgement goes a long way in reinforcing their self-worth and your belief in them. Surprise with acts of kindness. A random act of kindness, no matter how small, can make a tremendous impact on someone else's life. Surprising your partner with small gestures of affection can reignite the spark in your relationship, proving that love is indeed in the details. Keep the element of surprise alive. Predictability can be the death knell of passion. Introduce surprise elements, whether it's a surprise date night or a thoughtful gift. It shows effort and the desire to keep the relationship vibrant. Invest time in shared hobbies. Sharing hobbies creates common ground, providing endless opportunities for bonding. Whether it's cooking, hiking, or painting, these activities allow you to create new memories together, fostering a stronger connection. Seek adventure together. Stepping out of your comfort zones together can be a thrilling way to strengthen your bond. Adventure challenges you to rely on each other in new ways, deepening trust and companionship. Practice gratitude. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. Regularly expressing gratitude for each other's presence and contributions to the relationship fosters a positive atmosphere, encouraging both partners to put in their best. Prioritize date nights. Never underestimate the power of a date night. It's a sacred time to reconnect, away from the humdrum of daily life. Whether it's a fancy dinner or a simple walk in the park, it's about dedicating time to be present with each other. Incorporating these practices into your relationship is not a one-time affair, but a continuous journey of growth and understanding. Like the teachings of Guiguzi, the art of maintaining a strong relationship requires adaptability, emotional intelligence, and the mastery of communication. It's about choosing each other every single day, in both the mundane and the extraordinary moments of life. Remember, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today to rekindle the connection and strengthen your relationship, crafting a tale of love that's uniquely yours, marked by understanding, patience, and an unyielding commitment to each other's happiness. In the bustling arena of life's grand stage, where fortunes and futures are often left to the whim of chance, there lies a timeless tale of wisdom and strategy, reminiscent of the ancient teachings of Guiguzi, that charts a course towards financial freedom. This narrative not only aims to captivate but to enlighten, drawing upon the rich tapestry of human experiences, idiomatic wisdom, and real-life samples. So, let us embark on this journey together, navigating the ebbs and flows of financial planning with the finesse of a master storyteller and the insight of a seasoned philosopher. Our story begins with a simple truth, one deeply rooted in the understanding of human nature. People strive for security and prosperity. This drive, while universal, often encounters the tumultuous seas of uncertainty and the unpredictable storms of life's vicissitudes. Herein lies our first lesson from Guiguzi, the mastery of understanding people's intrinsic motivations. To secure one's financial future, one must first acknowledge the fundamental desire for stability and growth. As we delve deeper into the art of financial freedom, the mastery of speech and the utilization of rhetorical techniques come to the fore. Imagine conversing with a sage financial advisor whose words, carefully chosen and eloquently delivered, inspire confidence and action. This advisor doesn't just talk numbers and charts, they weave a narrative that resonates with your dreams and fears, employing idioms like "a stitch in time saves nine" to emphasize the value of timely investment, or "don't put all your eggs in one basket" to advocate for diversification. Through these dialogues, the wisdom of strategic communication becomes evident, guiding us towards making informed decisions. The discernment between truth and falsehood, another gem from Guiguzi's teachings, is particularly relevant in today's information-saturated world. Not all advice glitters with the gold of truth, and not every investment trend leads to El Dorado. By developing a keen sense of discernment, one learns to sift through the barrage of financial advice, separating the wheat from the chaff, and making decisions that are aligned with one's personal goals and circumstances. Emotions, as Guiguzi posits, play a pivotal role in persuasion and decision-making. The journey towards financial freedom is often laden with emotional hurdles, fear of loss, excitement over potential gains, and the anxiety of making the wrong choices. Understanding and managing these emotions are crucial. It's akin to navigating a ship through stormy seas. Only by maintaining a steady hand and a calm mind can one reach the shores of financial stability. Flexibility and adaptability in communication and strategy underscore the importance of being responsive to changing circumstances. The financial landscape is ever evolving, and what worked yesterday may not work tomorrow. By staying informed and adaptable, one can pivot strategies as needed, ensuring that the path to financial freedom remains clear and navigable. Integrating real-life samples into our narrative, let us consider the tale of two individuals, one who, guided by the principles of strategic planning, diversified investments, and disciplined savings, achieved a state of financial independence, and another who, swayed by fleeting trends and neglecting the wisdom of forethought, found themselves adrift in financial instability. These stories, though simplified, underscore the timeless relevance of strategic, informed, and disciplined financial planning. In closing, the art of securing one's financial future, much like the crafting of a compelling narrative, requires understanding, strategy, and the skillful application of knowledge. By drawing upon the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi, enriched with idiomatic expressions and grounded in real-life experiences, we chart a course towards not just financial freedom, but towards the realization of our deepest aspirations. Thus, let us navigate this journey with wisdom, foresight, and the unwavering belief in the power of well-laid plans, for in the grand narrative of life, financial freedom is but a chapter, yet a pivotal one, in our ongoing story. In the intricate dance of modern relationships, where hearts intertwine and emotions run deep, we find ourselves on a journey that is as perplexing as it is profound. It's a narrative that unfolds in the most unexpected ways. Guided by the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi, and illuminated by the light of our shared human experiences. Today, let's navigate these waters, drawing from the age-old teachings to understand love in our contemporary world. Understanding human nature is our first compass point. Love, in its essence, is a reflection of our deepest needs and desires. It's about connection, recognition, and the fulfillment that comes from being understood and valued. In modern relationships, this principle holds the key to unlocking genuine bonds. It's not just about finding someone who shares your interests, but someone who understands your core, your essence, and appreciates you for it. This principle reminds us to look beyond the surface, to the heart of what makes us uniquely ourselves, and to cherish that in our partners. Mastery of speech then guides us in expressing that understanding. In an age where communication is often reduced to texts and tweets, the importance of meaningful conversation cannot be overstated. Each word we choose is a thread in the tapestry of our relationships, capable of weaving patterns of support or discord. By mastering the art of communication, we learn to speak words of love, respect, and appreciation, crafting messages that resonate with the heart and strengthen our connections. Utilization of rhetorical techniques comes into play when navigating the challenges and conflicts inherent in any relationship. Here, the wisdom of Guiguzi shines brightly, offering strategies for persuasive and compassionate dialogue, whether it's through logical reasoning to settle a disagreement, emotional appeals to foster empathy, or ethical considerations to guide moral judgments. These techniques help us to address issues constructively, ensuring that bonds are fortified rather than frayed in the face of adversity. Discernment between truth and falsehood is crucial in an era where authenticity can sometimes be obscured by the veneer of social media perfection. Modern love demands honesty, both with oneself and with one's partner. It's about presenting our true selves, flaws and all, and accepting each other with grace and understanding. The role of emotions in our narrative cannot be understated. Love, after all, is the most profound of emotional experiences. It's a tapestry of joy, sorrow, passion, and tranquility. By understanding and respecting the emotional journeys of our partners, we create a sanctuary for vulnerability. It's in this space that love grows, nurtured by empathy, patience, and the shared experiences that bind us together. Finally, adaptability in communication is our guiding star in the ever-changing landscape of modern relationships. Just as no two people are the same, no single approach to communication fits all situations. By being flexible, by listening and adjusting our methods of expression, we foster an environment where love can evolve. It's about growing together, learning from each other, and adapting to the challenges and changes that life invariably brings. In weaving these ancient teachings into the fabric of our modern relationships, we find a narrative rich with understanding, communication, and genuine connection. It's a story that respects the complexities of human nature while celebrating the simplicity of love. In the end, it's not just about navigating relationships. It's about enriching them, creating bonds that are resilient, fulfilling, and deeply rooted in the timeless wisdom of Guiguzi. In the bustling world we reside in, the quest for good health often resembles an odyssey, a journey filled with trials, revelations, and moments of clarity. It's a narrative not unlike the epic tales told around ancient fires or echoed in the hallowed halls of late-night talk shows, where the story unfolds with unexpected twists, heartfelt laughter, and moments of profound insight. Today, let me take you on such a journey, one that promises to transform your health and perhaps, in the process, your life. Our tale begins in the most unassuming of places, the everyday choices we make. The ancient Chinese philosopher Guiguzi spoke of understanding human nature and mastering the art of persuasion. In the context of health, persuading oneself to make better choices is an art form. It starts with understanding our motivations, fears, and desires. Why do we reach for the cookie rather than the carrot? Is it merely a craving, or is it comfort we seek? By delving into these questions, we embark on a path of self-discovery, setting the stage for transformative change. The mastery of speech, as taught by Guiguzi, translates into the narrative we tell ourselves about our health. Changing this narrative from one of limitation to one of empowerment can have profound effects. Instead of saying, "I can't run a mile," we reframe it to, "Today, I will take the first step." This simple shift in dialogue can ignite a journey of 1,000 miles. Drawing on real-life examples, consider the story of a woman who believed her days of being fit were behind her. She saw her reflection in the mirror not with despair, but as a challenge. By employing Guiguzi's principle of utilizing rhetorical techniques, she persuaded herself to start small, with just 5 minutes of movement a day. Those 5 minutes became 10, then 30, and soon, she was running her first 5K. Her journey was not just about losing weight, it was about rediscovering her strength, resilience, and the joy of surpassing her own expectations. In crafting our health odyssey, the skillful deployment of idioms adds color and relatability. Burning the midnight oil might translate to pushing ourselves too hard, neglecting the rest our bodies and minds desperately need. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, while cliché encapsulates the essence of preventive healthcare, small daily habits contributing to long-term health benefits. Emotions, as Guiguzi posited, play a crucial role in persuasion. The emotional highs and lows of our health journey profoundly affect our motivation and perseverance. Celebrating small victories generates positive emotions, reinforcing our commitment to our health goals. Conversely, understanding and managing the frustration of setbacks prevents us from abandoning our journey altogether. Flexibility and adaptability in our approach allow us to tailor our health strategies to our evolving needs and circumstances. Just as a master storyteller adapts their narrative to captivate their audience, we must be willing to adjust our health routines as our bodies and lives change. In weaving this tale of transformation, we've navigated the intricate dance between human nature, mastery of speech, and the emotional journey of change. Like any good story, the journey towards well-being is replete with challenges, learnings, and triumphs. It requires understanding, persistence, and the willingness to adapt. But most importantly, it demands that we become the master storytellers of our own lives, crafting narratives of health and vitality that resonate with the depths of our being. So, as we draw this tale to a close, remember that your health journey is your own epic waiting to be written. With each choice, each step, and each day, you have the power to shape the narrative. May it be one of courage, transformation, and unwavering hope. In the quest for financial independence, the journey can often seem as daunting as scaling a mountain. Yet, by employing strategic thinking inspired by the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi, combined with modern financial principles, this formidable task becomes a series of calculated steps leading to the summit of sustainable wealth. Understanding the nature of wealth creation is akin to understanding human nature itself. Just as Guiguzi emphasized the importance of grasping human motivations, recognizing the motivations behind your financial decisions is crucial. Are you saving for a sense of security, for freedom, or perhaps for the ability to contribute to causes close to your heart? Identifying your core motivations can serve as a compass, guiding your financial journey. Mastery of speech, as taught by Guiguzi, translates into the financial literacy required to navigate the complex world of investing, saving, and spending. Just as different contexts require different types of speech, different financial goals require different strategies. The approach you take towards saving for retirement, for example, will differ significantly from the strategy you employ when saving for a short-term goal, such as purchasing a home. The ancient text also encourages the use of rhetorical techniques to sway others. In the realm of personal finance, this can be seen in the persuasion skills needed to negotiate salaries, reduce debt interest rates, or secure better terms on a mortgage. Successfully navigating these conversations can significantly impact your financial health. Guiguzi's emphasis on discerning truth from falsehood is particularly relevant in today's era of information overload. The financial world is rife with myths, half-truths, and outright scams. Developing the ability to differentiate sound financial advice from misleading information is key to making decisions that foster wealth growth rather than jeopardize it. Understanding and appealing to emotions play a significant role in managing personal finances. The fear of loss or the thrill of a potential gain can lead to impulsive decisions that deviate from a well-considered financial plan. Recognizing these emotional triggers allows for more rational decision-making. Flexibility and adaptability in communication, as highlighted in Guiguzi, are also vital in personal finance. Life is unpredictable, and financial plans must be adaptable to changing circumstances. Whether facing an unexpected job loss or a sudden financial windfall, being able to adjust your financial strategies is essential for long-term sustainability. Incorporating real-life examples, consider the story of Maya, a young professional who applied these ancient principles to her financial life. Understanding her core motivation, financial independence, she educated herself on financial literacy, negotiating her salary effectively and saving a significant portion of her income. She learned to discern between sound investment advice and trendy, risky ventures, contributing steadily to her investment portfolio. By remaining adaptable, she was able to navigate unexpected challenges without deviating from her long-term financial goals. This narrative, rich with idioms such as navigating the complex world or scaling a mountain, not only makes the journey to financial independence relatable but also actionable. Each step, guided by the timeless wisdom of Guiguzi and underpinned by modern financial strategies, demonstrates that building sustainable wealth is not an insurmountable task but a deliberate one, filled with purpose and meaning. Thus, by weaving the ancient philosophy of Guiguzi with the fabric of personal finance, we uncover strategies not just for wealth creation, but for achieving a life rich in purpose and fulfillment. The path to financial independence, much like a well-told story, is an art, a blend of wisdom, strategy, and adaptability that leads to a fulfilling climax. In the luminous glow of the evening, as the city winds down and the stars begin their silent vigil, there lies a tale of two hearts embarking on a journey unparalleled. This narrative, inspired by the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi and the vibrant storytelling akin to late-night show luminaries like Jimmy Kimmel, dives into the essence of enhancing intimacy in relationships. It's a tale that unfolds over dinners missed and conversations held, in the quiet moments and the chaotic whirlwinds of life, illustrating not just the struggle but the breakthroughs that bind us closer. Understanding human nature, as Guiguzi teaches, is the cornerstone of cultivating deeper connections. It's about recognizing the silent pleas hidden behind a smile, the unspoken fears shadowing a laugh. To navigate the intricate dance of relationships, one must master the art of listening, not just to respond, but to understand. This narrative champions the idea that in every exchange, there's an opportunity to learn something profound about our partners, to see the world through their eyes, and to share in their joys and sorrows. The mastery of speech plays a pivotal role in this journey. Just as the right words at the right time can mend a broken spirit, thoughtless utterances can widen the chasms between us. Through the artful deployment of idioms, this tale illustrates the power of language not merely to communicate but to connect. A stitch in time saves 9, they say, reminding us that addressing issues promptly can prevent them from escalating. Just as actions speak louder than words underscores the importance of showing love through deeds, not just declarations. Employing rhetorical techniques, the narrative delves into the delicate balance of logic and emotion. It showcases how arguments, when laced with empathy, can transform from confrontations into conversations, where both parties emerge understood and validated. This is the essence of Guiguzi's teachings on the utilization of rhetoric, using communication not as a tool of persuasion but as a bridge to deeper understanding. In discerning truth from falsehood, the story illustrates the importance of honesty and transparency. It's a reminder that trust, once fractured, demands time and genuine effort to mend. The narrative encourages us to be architects of a relationship where honesty is the foundation, recognizing that such an environment fosters intimacy and growth. The role of emotions in persuasion, as outlined by Guiguzi, is vividly portrayed in the narrative's exploration of vulnerability. Opening our hearts, sharing our fears, and embracing our flaws, these acts of emotional bravery act as catalysts, drawing us closer than ever before. It underscores the belief that in showing our true selves, we invite our partners to do the same, creating a bond that's not just based on the superficial but rooted in the depths of our being. Adaptability in communication is heralded as a virtue. The tale weaves through scenarios where flexibility, be it in adjusting plans, shifting perspectives, or even in the art of compromise, serves as the glue in relationships. It champions the idea that being adaptable doesn't mean losing oneself, but rather finding ways to grow together, navigating the ebbs and flows of life as a united front. Woven through this narrative are real-life samples, stories of couples who, through trials and tribulations, found their way back to each other. These examples serve not just as lessons, but as beacons of hope, illustrating that while the path to enhancing intimacy is fraught with challenges, it's a journey worth embarking on. In closing, this tale, much like the conversations that flourish in the dead of night, serves as a reminder of the beauty and complexity of human connections. It champions the idea that through understanding, communication, and a willingness to be vulnerable, we can break through the barriers that hold us back, forging bonds that not only endure but flourish. In the heart of a bustling city, where the lights never dim and the streets are always alive, there lived a young man named Alex. Alex's story is not unlike that of many others. It's a tale of dreams, despair, and ultimately, determination. This story, inspired by the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi and imbued with the vibrancy of modern life, serves as a beacon of hope for those navigating the treacherous waters of financial insecurity. Alex, once awash in a sea of debt, found himself inching closer to the edge of financial ruin. He was a hard worker, no doubt, but like many, he was unacquainted with the nuances of managing his finances. His story begins on a chilly autumn evening, as he sat at his small kitchen table, surrounded by a mountain of bills and notices. The weight of his situation was palpable, a heavy fog of worry that seemed to fill the room. But Alex's tale is not one of surrender. It's a narrative that champions the human spirit's capacity for change, influenced by the strategic communication techniques outlined in Guiguzi. Understanding human nature, Alex realized he was not alone in his struggles. He sought to master his speech, articulating his intentions to negotiate his debts and communicate his plans for financial recovery. Embracing the Guiguzi philosophy, he learned the importance of emotional intelligence, recognizing his own emotional triggers and the emotional states of those he interacted with. This understanding allowed him to navigate conversations with creditors with empathy, earning their patience and leniency. Alex's journey was also marked by the discernment between truth and falsehood. He became a student of financial literacy, distinguishing between the myriad of get-rich-quick schemes and the genuine paths to financial health. He adapted his communication, becoming both a learner and an educator in his interactions, sharing his newfound knowledge with others in his community. Among the strategies Alex employed was the skillful deployment of idioms, such as cutting one's coat according to their cloth, which he used to describe his new budgeting strategy. This not only enriched his narrative, but also made his insights more relatable and memorable to his audience. Real-life examples served as both cautionary tales and sources of inspiration for Alex. He often shared stories of individuals who had successfully navigated out of debt, using these narratives to fuel his motivation and guide his actions. These stories, combined with his own experiences, became a powerful testament to the possibility of financial redemption. Alex's tale is a testament to the power of adaptability in communication, a key teaching from Guiguzi. He learned to tailor his approach, whether negotiating with creditors, seeking advice, or sharing his journey with others. This adaptability was crucial in his path from debt to wealth. Through determination, strategic communication, and emotional intelligence, Alex transformed his financial destiny. His story, a blend of ancient wisdom and modern resilience, serves as a compelling guide for mastering one's financial health. It's a narrative that respects the listener's intelligence while engaging their emotions, offering a powerful message of hope and empowerment. In closing, Alex's journey from debt to wealth is more than a story. It's a roadmap for anyone feeling overwhelmed by financial challenges. It reminds us that with the right approach, informed by timeless wisdom and applied with a deep understanding of human nature, mastering our financial destiny is within reach. This tale, rich in lessons and emotions, is a testament to the power of strategic communication and the indomitable human spirit. In the tapestry of human connection, the understanding and expression of love are as diverse as the hues of a sunset. Yet, amid this spectrum, there lies a universal quest to decode the language of love, to strengthen the bonds that tether us to one another. It is here, through the lens of my narrative, we embark on a journey, a quest to unravel the mysteries of emotional expressions and their pivotal role in fostering stronger, more meaningful relationships. At the heart of our exploration lies the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi, a sage who mastered the art of persuasion and understood the intricate dance of human emotions and communication. His teachings, though millennia old, offer a timeless guide to navigating the complexities of love and emotional expression. Understanding human nature, Guiguzi emphasized the importance of grasping the depths of human behavior and motivation. In the realm of love, this translates to recognizing and appreciating the unique ways in which individuals express and receive love. Gary Chapman, in his seminal work, The 5 Love Languages, echoes this sentiment, proposing that love is expressed and experienced through words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. By understanding our partner's primary love language, we unlock the door to deeper emotional intimacy. Mastery of speech. The art of expressing love is akin to the mastery of speech that Guiguzi advocated. Each love language requires a distinct mode of expression. Words of affirmation thrive on verbal expressions of love and appreciation, while acts of service are articulated through actions that speak louder than words. The eloquence in the language of gifts lies in the thoughtfulness behind the gesture. And quality time demands undivided attention, where silence often speaks volumes. Physical touch, the most primal of love languages, communicates through the warmth of a hug or the tenderness of a touch. Utilization of rhetorical techniques. Just as Guiguzi taught the power of persuasion through rhetoric, so too does the effective communication of love rely on employing the right strategies. Understanding our partner's love language allows us to tailor our expressions of love in a way that resonates deeply with them, thus strengthening our emotional bond. Discernment between truth and falsehood. In love, as in all forms of communication, authenticity matters. Guiguzi's emphasis on discerning truth from falsehood reminds us that genuine expressions of love cannot be faked. The sincerity of our actions and words, the authenticity behind our gestures of love, are what imbue them with meaning and power. Role of emotions. Emotions are the lifeblood of love. Guiguzi recognized the significance of emotions in persuasion. And in the context of love languages, it is our emotional responses that guide us to understand and appreciate the love expressed by our partners, even when it is conveyed in a language different from our own. Adaptability in communication. Just as Guiguzi valued adaptability in communication, so must we be flexible in expressing and receiving love. Relationships evolve, and with them, the ways we express love may also need to adapt. Being attuned to our partner's changing needs and preferences, and adjusting our expressions of love accordingly, is key to sustaining a lasting bond. In weaving through the narrative of love languages with the threads of Guiguzi's teachings, we find a rich tapestry of emotional expressions that, when understood and embraced, can lead to stronger, more resilient relationships. It is through the mastery of these languages of love that we can truly connect with one another, building bonds that not only endure but flourish. In the end, love, in all its forms, remains the most persuasive of languages, capable of transcending barriers and touching the very core of our being. Once upon a time, in the bustling heart of a vibrant city, there was a community that thrived not just in wealth and technological advancement, but in health, happiness, and holistic well-being. The secret to their success wasn't hidden in the latest gadgets or the most advanced medical treatments, but in a philosophy, a mindset that permeated every aspect of their lives. This tale, inspired by the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi and modern-day storytelling, explores the essence of the wellness mindset and how it cultivates health in every aspect of life. The story begins with Alex, a character who embodies the struggles familiar to many. Overwhelmed by the demands of work, personal responsibilities, and the constant bombardment of information from digital devices, Alex felt trapped in a cycle of stress, poor health, and fleeting moments of happiness. It was a lifestyle that many of us can relate to, a narrative that plays out in the lives of countless individuals across the globe. One evening, as Alex sat watching a late-night show, the host shared a story about a community that lived by the principles of the wellness mindset. Intrigued, Alex embarked on a journey to uncover the secrets of their remarkable well-being. This journey led to the discovery of 5 pivotal principles, each rooted in the teachings of Guiguzi and brought to life through the engaging narrative technique of our story. Understanding human nature. The first principle revolved around understanding oneself and others. The community taught Alex that to cultivate wellness, one must listen to their body and mind, recognizing their needs and limits. It was about understanding the human tendency to overindulge in work or leisure and finding a balance that sustains physical and mental health. Mastery of speech, communication, the community believed, was vital not just in conveying thoughts, but in nurturing relationships and expressing care. Alex learned the importance of mindful conversation, speaking with intention and listening with empathy, which strengthened connections and fostered a supportive environment for wellness. Utilization of rhetorical techniques, the community used stories, much like this one, to inspire and motivate. Alex discovered the power of narrative in shaping attitudes towards health and wellness. By sharing personal tales of transformation and resilience, the community encouraged a collective shift towards healthier habits and mindsets. Discernment between truth and falsehood. In a world saturated with health fads and quick-fix solutions, the community emphasized the importance of discernment. Alex learned to navigate the sea of information, distinguishing between evidence-based practices and fleeting trends, thus making informed choices about health and wellness. Role of emotions. Finally, the community highlighted the role of emotions in wellness. They embraced joy, gratitude, and contentment as nourishing for the soul, while also acknowledging and managing negative emotions in healthy ways. Alex realized that emotional well-being was as crucial as physical health in the wellness equation. As our tale concludes, we find Alex transformed, embodying the principles of the wellness mindset. This journey, enriched with idioms like "a stitch in time saves 9" and real-life samples such as the community's tradition of communal meals and mindfulness practices, serves as a testament to the power of a holistic approach to health. The wellness mindset, as unveiled through this narrative, is not a destination but a journey, a continuous process of learning, adapting, and growing. It reminds us that health is not merely the absence of illness, but a vibrant state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. So, dear reader, as you reflect on this tale, consider the principles of the wellness mindset and how they might weave into the fabric of your own life. Like Alex, may you embark on a journey to cultivate health in every aspect of life, guided by the wisdom of ancient philosophies and the art of storytelling. In the heart of a bustling city, where the streets are lined with stories of success and despair, there lived a man named Alex. Alex was no ordinary man. He was a person who had mastered the art of weaving narratives, much like the celebrated late-night show hosts who could turn a simple anecdote into a gripping saga. But Alex's fascination was not with fleeting moments of fame or trivial matters of the day. Instead, his attention was firmly fixed on a more profound subject, the psychology of wealth. The tale begins on a crisp autumn morning, as Alex sat in his modest study, surrounded by mountains of books and scrolls, his mind racing with ideas. Among these texts lay the ancient Chinese manuscript Guiguzi, a guide on persuasion, rhetoric, and strategic communication. It was here, amidst the wisdom of the past, that Alex found the inspiration for his next masterpiece. Understanding human nature, Alex knew that at the core of every wealthy individual lay a complex web of motivations and desires. Some sought security, others craved recognition, and a few pursued wealth for the sheer joy of overcoming challenges. By delving deep into these intricacies, Alex aimed to present a narrative that resonated on a personal level with his audience, guiding them to reflect on their own motivations. Mastery of speech. In his narrative, Alex employed a language that was both engaging and illuminative. He understood that the manner in which he presented his ideas could either captivate or alienate his audience. Thus, he chose his words carefully, crafting sentences that flowed like a melody, ensnaring the reader's attention from the outset. Utilization of rhetorical techniques. Alex was no stranger to the power of rhetoric. He skillfully employed various strategies to persuade his readers, from logical argumentation that appealed to their rationality to emotional appeals that tugged at their heartstrings. Through these techniques, he sought to instill in his readers a belief in their own potential for achieving wealth. Discernment between truth and falsehood. In a world rife with get-rich-quick schemes and false prophets of success, Alex stood as a beacon of integrity. He meticulously differentiated between myths and realities of wealth accumulation, ensuring that his narrative was grounded in truth and practical wisdom. Role of emotions. Alex was acutely aware of the emotional roller coaster that accompanied the pursuit of wealth. Through his narrative, he aimed to guide his readers through the highs of ambition and the lows of setbacks, demonstrating that persistence and resilience were key to overcoming obstacles. Adaptability in communication. Recognizing the diversity of his audience, Alex tailored his narrative to appeal to a broad spectrum of readers. Whether they were budding entrepreneurs or seasoned investors, his story was designed to inspire and motivate, transcending cultural and socio-economic boundaries. Skillful deployment of idioms and integration of real-life samples. To enrich his narrative and enhance its relatability, Alex interwove idioms and real-life examples seamlessly into his text. Stories of self-made millionaires and the pitfalls encountered by those blinded by greed served not only as cautionary tales, but also as a source of inspiration. In crafting his narrative, Alex strived for a delicate balance between uniqueness and engagement. He respected the copyright rules, ensuring his content was both ethical and legal. His story, spanning just under 10,000 characters, was a testament to his unmatched narrative ability and his expert application of ancient wisdom in contemporary storytelling. As the final sentence was penned, Alex leaned back in his chair, a sense of satisfaction washing over him. He had not only created a tale that was sure to captivate and educate, but had also imparted a timeless lesson, that the true essence of the millionaire mindset lay not in the accumulation of wealth, but in understanding the psychology behind it. Through his narrative, Alex invited his readers to embark on a journey of self-discovery, urging them to unlock their own potential and redefine their relationship with wealth.